So
yeah, if you have a business page, it works. It works mostly like a personal page, but people have to come to your business page and say that they like it. You can't really. It doesn't work the same way as friend requesting people. So I think that's what that means.
yeah, so
you have to bring the people into you.
Yeah, and I think that's probably the most important thing to keep in mind is that this business page is a little bit different, and you're going to be trying to kind of draw people in, whereas with your friend page, you're out there, you're reaching out to different people, you're trying to build up a network and things like that. Now, how can you reach out to your target? You know, that's a pretty good question. I think what you probably want to do is you want to try to send people to your website and then link them from your website to your Facebook page. If you have a Twitter feed, you want to let people know that you're on Facebook and that they should like your company. If they had a good experience with your company, you know, let them know that where your Facebook profile is and they can go and like it and, you know, follow news updates and things like that. Put it in your email signature. Throw it on your business card. I mean, there's all these ways that you would normally get your information out there. Think of it like an email address. If you want somebody to send you an email or your website address, if you want somebody to go to your website, how are you going to get them there? More often than not, they're going to find you through a search engine or something like that. But you can also, you know, really get it out there in face-to-face contact and conversations and things like that. So. Couple questions. Can bad comments be deleted on Yelp? I wish they could.
Yeah.
You want to take that one?
Yeah. You can't delete bad comments. Only the person who created the comment can delete it. So I mean, and it's considered bad etiquette to ask the creator of the comment to delete it, and if you do that, it'll probably spark up some more. That goes into. Also, we don't want to start shouting matches, but it is a good idea on Yelp if you do get a bad review to message the person. I like to message people privately because a lot of stuff, I mean, it could be personal account issues. We don't want to talk about that in public, but it's up to you. You can respond publicly or privately, and then discuss the matter between the two of you. Find out what's wrong and if there's anything you can do to help them. And a lot of times people have great suggestions for you too. I mean, you can really, everybody can benefit, you and the customer.
We have a couple more questions here. Can a business use Yelp and Foursquare if those running it don't have smartphones? Yeah, they can, and I think I wasn't clear about that, and I apologize, but Yelp and Foursquare are websites, and so you don't necessarily have to have a smartphone to access them. You can access them via a smartphone, but you don't have to be a business and have a smartphone to access them. You can be a business, you can go online, you can do everything that you need to do as far as your profile goes, and then if people happen to be walking around with their smartphone, they can use Yelp and Foursquare. Foursquare is specific to smartphones as far as the location goes, but as far as Yelp goes, I can take a look at that on my computer before I leave the house and make a spending decision, and then go out and go to your restaurant or take care of your service, whatever it might be. What is checking in? Touched on this pretty briefly, but checking in is basically where I will be at a location, let's say it's a movie theater, and I'll take out my phone, and my phone knows where I am due to the GPS inside of the phone, and the phone can find out that there are movie theaters near me. They'll see that I'm in the specific movie theater, and then I can just check in via an application or a text message or my mobile website directly from my phone. Now, you would need a smartphone for that. So that's specific to Foursquare and how that works. All right, so a few more questions here. How can I convert our website testimonials from our past clients into Yelp, Facebook, Twitter, etc.? This is a really good question because I think a lot of businesses should be doing this. The fact is that you wouldn't be in business if customers didn't have a great experience with you. It's really important for you as a business to reach out to your happy customers, to not only get testimonials for your website, but ask them and make it really easy for them. hey, here's our Yelp link. Would you mind going on? You will have to register, but you could fill out a quick, testimonial about us, whatever it might be. They're going to have to go there and physically do that. Same thing with Facebook and Twitter. With Facebook and Twitter, I mean, they can write on your wall, let you know that they had a great experience last Friday. But Facebook and Twitter are more or less kind of fleeting. Those will come and go pretty quickly. While I still think they're important, they're probably not as important as Yelp and LinkedIn. LinkedIn, how you can get a testimonial from past clients is you just ask for it. You basically go in and you say, I'd like a recommendation, and LinkedIn makes it really easy for you to ask for recommendations. There's a link right on the profile. People can go in, they can write a brief recommendation. You get to approve it before it goes up, and then it's up on your profile. So I think it's really important to get out there to ask for your happy customers to give you a testimonial. All right, here's a good one about why use LinkedIn if Facebook can be professional. I think Facebook and LinkedIn are typically two different types of audiences that go there. Facebook is definitely can be professional. It's probably a little bit more consumer oriented, whereas LinkedIn is a little bit more professional, a little bit more company oriented, and this is where you can go in and you can have all your some of the stuff you're going to put on LinkedIn you're probably not going to put on Facebook. You're not going to put that you were a VP of marketing at this company during this time. You're just not going to do that. It doesn't really fit in there. So I think Facebook does have its place to communicate with people, to market your business. But LinkedIn is probably going to be used a little bit more frequently for people when they're researching you, when they're researching your business. It's also a great tool. LinkedIn's a great tool to recruit from. You can go in and you can post a job when you're looking up. I'm sure you're going to hire someone at some point. You're going to want to look up and verify that they've got a LinkedIn profile, that they're active on LinkedIn, and that their resume matches up with that profile. I think it's a really good way to use that also. All right, so we've run a few minutes over now. I apologize for that. It's about 5 after 3. So we're going to go ahead and wrap up. I'd like to thank everyone for coming out today. We have a ton of questions that we didn't get to. I do realize that, and I apologize for that. We had over 1,000 people attending today, which is fantastic. We hope you guys really enjoyed it and learned something, and hopefully can take a few things away from the hour that we spent together today. Once again, if you do have any questions, we'll be monitoring Facebook and Twitter today, and as always, check us out. Definitely follow us. Like us. And,
like us. Yeah, we're here to answer any questions you might have about this, about your website, about one-on-one, anything.
Yeah, we'll be having another webinar coming up in the next couple weeks about my business site, another product that we have that helps you set up your business website really easily. You'll receive some more information after that in the email and how you can register, but we look forward to seeing you there. Christine, thanks for joining me today.
Thanks for having me, Aaron.
Thanks, everybody out there, for joining us, and we really hope you enjoyed it. We look forward to seeing you at the next event. Have a great day.